Plasticine is a special type of clay that will never dry out. So it does sort of get a little bit hardened, but it's always pliable and it's kind of oily on your fingers. Um, so some of the things I wanted to talk about with plasticine is that you can mix colors together. So I have red and yellow here, and I'm mushing them with my hands and I'm mixing them together to create sort of an orange color. Another thing that you'll notice with plasticine is it takes a little while for it to get like warmed up. Once it's warmed up, it's easier to sculpt with. So I am right now making some pancakes out of the plasticine. So you can make it into sort of a flat shape, and then you could maybe roll that shape up or use that to build something else. You can also roll plasticine into a ball. So if you use your hands flat and you move them in a circular motion, you'll get a ball, which you can then also squish into a flat ball if you like. And then finally, you can roll snakes. So I'm using my fingers spread kind of out and I'm moving them up and down, and it is creating a long, skinny snake. And this could be used for any number of things in your sculpture. You can twist the snake up. You could twist it up with a different color. This could be used in a number of possible ways. Another fun way to use plasticine is if you spread it onto a cardboard surface. So you kind of make it into a flat pancake, and then you use your fingers to spread the edges out. And then if you remember when we made our texture maps way back at the beginning of the year, you can then use objects or a pencil. You can add texture to the plasticine. So you can actually create little waves, or you can make some sand texture by doing dots, or you could use other found objects to give the plasticine some texture. You can mix colors when you're spreading the plasticine as well. So if I rolled a little snake of blue, and then I can kind of create a little wave of blue and spread that, and it looks really cool. So the spreading of the plasticine is a really kind of interesting way to create in your diorama. Last but not least, with plasticine, you might want to sculpt something large, but you might not have enough plasticine to make a solid shape of plasticine. So in these cases, you can use tinfoil underneath the plasticine, kind of as like a skeleton underneath, and the plasticine would be sort of like the skin going over top. So I'm just going to do something super simple. I've just made a ball of tinfoil, but you would make it into whatever shape that you were planning on sculpting. And then you spread the plasticine over the surface of the tinfoil. So I've seen really cool plasticine sculptures made this way. You can make like a dragon. I've seen a student do that in the past. But this, just thinking about how you could possibly use this to create a sculpture. Flatten the plasticine out beforehand and then just press it into the surface gently, because if it's too thin, the tinfoil can actually make a hole in the plasticine. If that happens, that's okay. You can always just patch that with another piece of plasticine. Hopefully, if you're interested in using plasticine in your diorama, this has given you some ideas for how to do it.